So I've just sat my FASEA financial advisor exam back in the office now. Boy, that's a lot of reading. So I think I ended up with 78 questions. I think in all the material it says you'll have at least 70 questions to answer. I'm pretty sure mine was 78. Mix of multiple choice and short answer. Multiple choices, some of them are, pick the right answer, some of them are true and false. In terms of preparation, I went through all of the recommended reading material. So there's some great resources on the FASEA website about preparing for the exam. It gives a list of recommended reading and then some extension reading if you've got some time. My number one tip is, even if you haven't enrolled to sit the exam, or you're not enrolling in the next sitting of the exam, start doing the reading. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pages of recommended reading. Some of it was really valuable. Fortunately, some of it I just read this morning before I went and sat the exam. So I'd encourage you to read all of that. There's a couple of extracts of the Corporations Act, 600 odd pages each. Don't know if you really need to read through all of that, but have a look at all the rest of it. It is open book to a degree, so there's a number of resources that are provided for you to look at, and you can see them online and do searches and find things through there. Look up the FASEA website. There's a guide to preparing for the exam. Have a look at that. Have a look at the pre-reading. There's also a video that they've put together which shows you what the exam looks like. So some of the introduction screens, the instruction screens. It talks about the pre-reading time and how all of that works. I found that really useful. Looked at that over the weekend so that I had some idea of what I was walking into. The exam itself runs for 3 hours and 15 minutes with 15 minutes of reading time. I left after a couple of hours, but I was probably one of the first few to leave. In terms of what do you bring along, all you take is your driver's license and your registration certificate. So it's got some photo ID on there. They'll match you up, give you a code to access the system, and off you go. Sit it as soon as you can. I think you've got until the end of December next year to have passed it. If you fail, you can resit, so you probably don't want your first sitting of the exam to be in December next year. There weren't that many people doing my sitting, maybe 30 or 40 in the room. I heard from someone else that was there was only 6 people in the first sitting on Friday morning. So probably sit it as soon as you can, just in case you fail, so you can resit it again. And good luck.